news source in the Horizon worlds, and I'm El Blanco, and we want to thank this new studio so that we can create another show, which is going to be referred to as Blanco's, showcasing our developers, our scripters, our and we're gonna open it up for Horizon Worlds to get to know each individual. That simple three questions that we're going to ask them and let them elaborate and tell us more about what they're doing. What they would basically tell the next person coming behind them. Shows that you will be able to find on the YouTube channel on the Meta News in Horizon. So when you look at the bottom of this snippet or the bottom of this review, you'll see the actual Snapchat as well as the Instagrams, and you'll get totally familiar where to find us and find certain. We have Crownmeroya88, and tonight we're gonna ask her the basic three buzz questions. And first of all, learn a little bit more about her and her business ideas. Crown, after first saying thank you for showing up tonight, and thank you for
Thank
being
you for
here.
having
And
me. Thank you.
yeah,
Oh, that's
jump off the
awesome.
field.
No
Okay,
pressure.
so
Okay.
so yes, and I just went and looked at one of her roles, so you guys gonna see why she would be a good person to be the first one. See, a few things about, it doesn't take you being here for a whole 2 years to be and very, very appeasing to the eye. So the
Oh,
first question
thank
I want to
you.
ask you, though, what opportunities are you seeking to take advantage of in Horizon Worlds, and why? And you can elaborate.
Okay. Well, I love to network, and I believe because I like to build and different games where building was a part of it, Sims and, other stimulating games that are just think outside the box. So, I mean, I'm open to growth wherever that may take me.
When you came in, did you have any kind of I guess education or design?
Yes, I draw also. Um, every created here with the worlds, I draw it out first and then I build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. We have people that go actually get inspirations from looking at actual print out there. We have people that go direct around quite a few builders to see these different styles that they have.
hmm
So what if you were to share some things about you personally so people can get to know you and people, can a bit something about yourself personally?
Okay. Well, fetch what I do here. I deal with coding in real life. So, uh, you know, with building and I deal with numbers all day. So when it comes to shapes and it was like second nature. You know how you can look at something and you can like kind of take that together. I look at the same eye when I come in here. When it comes, people have inspired me to want to, think a little bit more, not be the same, bring different things to Horizon that people never seen before. I would have to say, my day to day when it comes to my, I have a 7-year-old and he plays a lot of Fortnites. Build
Oh
as you
yes,
go.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a fast paced kind of game. And he showed me, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but I always like to play Sims and things like that. Both of my boys have going on. But yeah, I guess when it comes to my day to day, I have art, but they both like to build and my oldest is going to school for a lot of that structure to know how to use numbers and um, tell and things like that. So I think they kind of get it from me. Drawing, design, uh, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's one thing about me. I do portraits. I try to implement all these things into Horizon World, and these are
Yeah.
the things that we're gonna into in some type of business or to complement someone else's business, and that's what I do with my talent.
hmm
Okay, so now when it comes to your bills, okay,
hmm
when it comes to taking criticism on your work, because some people come in here and build these are their babies, and they criticism on their bills. How are you when it comes to criticism on your bills?
I don't really believe that if someone want to shed some light on something that you created and didn't see, and it may be a good outlook, I'm able to, accept it.
We want everybody to really look at how we're going to conduct our audience to really get to know the people in Horizon and the different things they're doing, the different approaches they're any kind of background and come here and learn how to carve yourself a path here in Horizon Worlds. Are doing what we're trying to do at Meta News from my desk is continue to get people to approach to Horizon because we have enough entertainment. It's always fun in here. There's and all kind of things. We celebrate birthdays, they do holidays together, and but understand that every personality in here has an opportunity to do something here in Horizon, and this is the main reason why has been created. And we will continue to have the regular business news where I will be giving you technical stuff, and I'll be shooting that from the other desk. And right now, if you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so I would just let our audience know the main reason and
I'm
for
sorry.
this.
Motherhood.
And we all
Yeah.
parents. I'm a parent too. We all parents.
Yeah.
Mine are
I'm
just,
sorry about that.
they're up there. They're up there now. So at this point, right? Okay, so at this
Uh-huh.
point, the next question would be, what would your biggest challenges in Horizon Worlds, right? And what have you done come the ones you haven't? Well, put it this way: the ones the challenges you've overcome. What did you do? It would take to overcome challenges.
Okay. That's a good one. To Horizon. I didn't know anything about how to build. You're dealing with shapes and uh, everything in your world, especially when you want it to be something of your own. So the maneuvering my hands, trying to figure out how to use the controllers and all of that. But who had took the time out to show me, how to, maneuver and that down. I mean, pretty much, it was like a breeze after that. It was just kind of that was a challenge for me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you got to just by working with other builders who are I guess further advanced than you.
Name drop. I'll name drop. Black Jedi took the time out to come out of his day and help me. And actually he's the editor of Crown Me Royal, um, which is Crown View. He is the editor in that world. So another person who helped me along the way, Black Solar, um, goodness, a few other people, who actually, kind of took me under their wings and like, hey, this is how you do it. And, they're like, hey, make whatever you want to make out of this. And if you need help, let me know. While they're doing, taught myself how to build like furniture and stuff first before I start building, you know, different things.
Okay, so basically, Horizon Worlds, that come here and they're new, I basically tell them the first thing you want to do is you want to network. Personality and your attitude will take you a long way because if you
It
have a
does.
nice attitude, have a nice hang out with them all night while they're building, where you can pick up on this and they can show you these things. Because one of the main things learn when you come in here as a builder, one of the main things is just know who um techniques, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a person come into your world yesterday. I'm not gonna mention it unless you want to your hard lunch. And that person told me a whole
Yeah.
lot of things that they look at from their expertise. There's
Mhm.
other things that like I would definitely I would go to price about. I go by price about, certain things I would definitely go to Beezy about. Certain things I would go to Andrew Money about. That it's no brainer, he gets up there. And when it comes to different strengths that these different builders are known for or they stand out in, just by having a good thick and having, like I say, staying out of the drama, you can pretty much get all the help you need. So, but I'll tell you about those different critiques. There was some very significant critiques because we walked around and looked at different things about those things. And if you want to, before we move to the next question, do you want to speak on your opening and how you plan on doing it and what people can expect, even though you don't have a formal date? Do you want to speak on that yet?
I released that. I posted it. Yeah, this morning. It's gonna be Wednesday. This Wednesday, standard time.
Okay. Will that be a
Yeah.
live event or will it be
It will be live.
music?
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay. So
mean,
expect a good
I don't
time.
go into like all the people thankful of the people who have been around like my A1 since day one when a few people who I can call on. But truth be told, I didn't have any testers. I had no one come in and you know. So I take what other people say, but my and every single thing that I done in my world was for a reason. But I do appreciate the naked eye benefit me. If I feel, I find it, something that will benefit me, then yeah, I take it all good and bad. Definitely.
Okay. Okay. So for the final buzz, my buzz questions. Give me 1 second to fix my hands. I have to.
In the world, I have done some updates in my
Okay.
world because sometimes when you get, excited prematurely, and I did because I had a few things that I had to go back and correct and things like, and I did have a few people who I wanted to come and look at it before time, and that's okay too. But I have made some updates, and I'm very happy with my
Okay. What's the name of the world
definitely.
you want everybody to check out? What you want to plug that one
It's
right now?
called
Crown
Crown
Glory. It's
Glory. Uh-huh.
okay. So everybody get out to Crown Glory. Okay.
That y'all. Come on out. Come on out.
Okay. The last buzz question is this. Okay.
Okay.
With a business model yet on how you're gonna transition, you know, business in the real world into doing it in here in the virtual world. Have you come up with a business model yet? What do you need, or what do you think you would need to know, or if you have, what would you suggest you to who's seeing you having actual bills in here, but how you're going to transition that into a business?
Well, whether it become monetized or whether I do this for sport. Um, so people just stay tuned. Trust me, I have a lot of great things. Also, I do have business. A seamstress, she had two cleaners, and that trade got handed down to me and my sister. And we do upholstery as well. We do garments and undergarments and homemade um, upholsteries and things like that, as well as undergarments like
Mhm.
hosieries. So
That's
yeah,
good. Yeah.
definitely, it's a need for it. It's a need for sits, where you're actually using real, real good, quality material. She have always told me that, I'm lacking on my business goals, faith, and that's what I'm doing. So if I can, implement that in here too, which I do have a few things I'm working on, and that's why I tell people to stay tuned. But anybody who's coming into Horizon who is new, I tell people, sit back, network with people, but never stop being you. Whatever people think you have to change who you are, no. Whether you come in here to build and be a builder, if you build, I do it for sport, but also I have a business goal in mind too. I enjoy it, but I do I do want to have a business that is and to continue to network with people.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Royal 88. She's introduced herself to Horizon. Now you know who you're dealing with. You know she has experience on the outside. You see that once you go to her world, you see that she's creative, and you've heard of her challenges, and she's given her recommendations. But one more thing I forgot to ask, from your neighborhood, your neck of the woods in the United States,
Okay.
where you from? Who you representing? Where you from?
I'm born and
All right.
raised.
It's a lot of Texans in here. It's a lot of big Texas family in here. We got a lot of supportive
Yeah.
Texans in here. So kind of if you're trying to get your people up, y'all got to be the main ones to holding it down. Then everybody else, don't let us outdo you. It is, y'all. That's what it is. And I want to thank you for showing up tonight once
No, I
again,
want to thank you
because
for having, for
yes,
Rocks. I done renamed you already. Rocks, thank you for having thing that you have brought here to Horizon. So thank you for the opportunity and having me on. Thank you, Blanco.
okay. And for the rest of the Horizon world, I'm gonna start putting out more ads and give you views of the hit we're getting here, and just how serious we're gonna start reaching out to bring more views and more Horizon worlds as the first day ones, as they say, less than 300,000. Actually take a more active role in bringing Horizon to a forefront, so that we into our businesses and turn it into our core income. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank Miss Roxy, and tune in to us. Look for the links now. Look for the Instagram links. Look for the YouTube links, and to contact me directly and talk to us. Talk to us directly if you need to. Thank you. All right.